Okay. And we are live once again. Hello, welcome in everybody. Thank you for watching. If you're tuning in after the fact, again, appreciate you. Playing more D4, playing more Warlock, HELLFIRE in particular. Still not looking up any builds, so we're just kind of freeballing it here. Seeing what we can do with the skills that we have and the knowledge we already have of the game. A lot of things have changed, so I probably suck compared to a lot of people. It is what it is. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to finish the campaign today, hopefully. I really hope so. We should be in the last stretch of it here. And then we're going to get into some of the endgame stuff. So that's the plan for the next probably about 2 hours or so. Get a little bit of gaming in after work, you know, a little bit of fun. Let's get into it.
How far is the vault? Less than a day's walk.
You people are going up the mountain now.
Okay.
Perhaps, but we must reforge the blade, and the vault is our best chance. In all the history of Baharadram, every attempt to deal with Mephisto has ended in disaster. If we can banish him to the void, it is worth any risk.
So, we'd best move now, before things get any worse.
Man, if they bait us in any way again with Mephisto, I'm going to be so mad. So mad.
Stay close.
Wrong button.
Watch your flanks. Move it.
Oh. Can I okay, can't go that way, I guess, maybe? Am I just... No, literally can't go that way. Okay. Don't know why I tried.
Watch it. Rock's barely holding.
Do you hear that? Behind me, now!
Whoa. Oh, I'm supposed to be fighting. Okay. My bad. Wasn't looking at my screen.
We're halfway odds that all this ended in a great ball of
The
flame.
heck?
Damn you two.
Okay. Moving on. This is pretty nice. This is the part of D4 that really makes it stand apart from any other ARPG is the story. And I'm really glad that they kind of locked it in. Seemingly, at least. We'll see how it ends. I'm liking this build up so far. Oh my. What is this poison, bro?
Look at that. Scriptorium hasn't seen anything like this in an age.
Alcalorath. All this destruction. I wonder.
Lilith. Is this your father's doing? Lilith?
She jabbering in your ear again.
No.
We should keep moving.
For once, Lilith is finally quiet.
Paradise here. It was the only way I knew.
We'll just have to find another route.
Oh wait, hold on. Forgot to do something real quick. See if I can do this quickly here. There we go. That should be active, I believe. Maybe, maybe not. Just double check this real quick. Default settings, public. Cool. Bada boom, bada boom. Alright. Onward. Oh, gotta move my screen back. This music is really building up. I like it.
That's all. Might be away
Let us be quick. The longer we remain here, the greater the risk.
Oh Lord. Being unpenitent might not be the best way to complete the story. Golly. We'll find out soon enough. Hey, hello, Christina Springer. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Alright, I feel like every fight's a little dicey, but we're rocking it. It's not too bad. Like these get a little wild. Okay, can't move. That's awesome. Maybe I spoke too soon. There we go.
This looks right.
Oh Lord. I've said it a million times and I'll keep saying it, but I love the Tyrant's Grasp. It's probably one of my favorite skills so far in the game. Oh Lord. Golly. The problem is I can't see like 90% of the time. There's just so much going on between their attacks and my attacks, and just I should probably turn off damage numbers for being real. That'd probably help a lot. I have no like domination regeneration. I really should get that up too. Oh, I was supposed to do stuff with my weapons. I totally forgot before I got off last night. I was like, I'll remember. Yeah, right, dude. 24 hours later. Or this like metal guitar riffing in the background. It's so cool. Let's pump that up. I wonder if like super quickly, because this was really good with the volatility thing. I need to put that onto this, because that gave me so much more damage. What do we got here? Shit. Most of this is garbage. Probably marginally better. Fire damage multiplier. But it doesn't look to be like too crazy. Everything else is pretty mid. I think what we do really quick, go back to town, put the stuff on my gear, and then we'll see what happens after that. We'll just nuke it all. Don't need none of that. Go to the occultist. Put in you. Grab the powered skills. Throw that on this bad boy. Bam. Okay. Right. And then swap out the physical damage multiplier. And try to get a fire damage multiplier. Probably be good. That, I'll take it just for now. Oh my god, I didn't realize that would. Holy shit. That like nuked my gold. I was not looking. I'm so used to having just billions of gold in this game that I did not even think about that. Critical strike. I don't even think we have enough critical chance to be able to make that 17% critical chance. Nah, I don't think so. I think if anything, willpower would probably be better for us here. Because a lucky hit chance, I think lucky hit chance is also pretty low. Because I don't have it on like any of my gear. 3% lucky hit chance. Let's go with willpower. And yeah, let's go back to the blacksmith. Temper. Put hellfire damage on it, because why not? See what we get. We got a 10. Do we gamble? Do we gamble? I can roll 3 more times. Let's see. A 9. A 10 again. Okay, let's just leave it at a 10. I don't want to like possibly get a 7, and that would suck. All right. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. It's not bad. You could put something on the on this as well. Just go with more HELLFIRE damage. Lowest roll, come on. Decent enough. Okay. Alright. Let's roll with that. Seems good enough to me.
I smell fresh air. We're getting close.
What? What? Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. We're good, we're good. Just a little... Just gotta get my mojo back. I haven't played in almost a full day. Okay.
The forces of creation in all their glory.
Lots of stuff here.
We should leave.
Rubies, sapphires, amethyst, bunch of jewels. Nothing else? Okay. What do we get? What do we get from that? Do we get anything good? Of course we get a weapon that's better than the weapon that we have. Right after I just pumped 95% of my gold into this weapon. That is so annoying. But that's my own fault because I'm so used to having just billions of gold in this game. This is such... The thing about this current expansion with Diablo 4 is that the progression is so much slower. Like, it's like across the board. Like, I've seen other people talk about it. I try to avoid, you know, seeing people's play while I'm like going through a campaign in a game. But you know, you can't avoid it when you're this, you know, a couple days into it now. But man, dude, everyone's saying like the progression is slower, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I think a lot of people play D4 because they like the fast progression because they only get like an hour or two, maybe a week to play the game. So, you know, it kind of feels bad when the expectation is like, oh, by the time I'm level 45, I'll have full legendaries, a decent build, a bunch of gold, you know, all of this stuff. But, you know, maybe it's just during the campaign. We'll see what happens after the campaign when I go to a level like, yeah, I'm going to level a paladin after this. So we'll see how that all goes. But it's kind of jarring going in. I see 7 maximum resource. Up to 2% chance to immobilize for 2 seconds. I don't think that's much better than the stuff that I have going on right now. Yeah, we'll keep that as it is. Alright. Let's continue on.
Good. The vault isn't far from here. We press on.
Oh, jeez. I definitely feel like a glass cannon right now, though. Like, at any moment, if I stop clicking buttons, I'm dead. As I click the wrong buttons. Okay. I've been playing Crimson Desert for so long that it's totally messed up every other game. It took so long to learn those controls that they just embedded into my brain. Oh no. Man, I gotta stop clicking that button. I did not mean to click that. That was a misclick. No. Now I got a whole 60 seconds until I can click it again. But we go on. It's so sick that they let you have multiple tyrants. I always forget the name. They let you have multiple tyrants grasps, and it's the coolest thing. They totally could have made it to where you only get like one or two. That would make like thematical sense, I think. But being able to just like spam like 6 of these dudes, just have them grab. It's so cool. I can't get over it. I love this skill. I don't care if it's ass. Oh, Jesus Christ. That came from me a little too hard. It's okay. It's okay. I'm telling you, if I stop clicking buttons for 1 second... Was that it? Oh, okay. I guess we just gotta move on. I'll take it, I guess.
Like coming home.
We shall be safe here. Here. This is it.
The door's sealed shut. Looks like
Angelic seal?
I had to make certain no one would disturb
Yep.
this place. Lorath helped me break the seal.
Of course. Am I supposed to kill dudes inside of this thing? I'm guessing. Or do I keep them out of it? Oh, jeez. That skill is definitely sick as hell too.
The way is open. Come.
All right. I see a portal. Is this a chest?
See what you got.
I need all the gold I can get after just spending 90% of it. I'm gonna have to start selling stuff instead of breaking it down.
The guard. I forgot that monstrosity was here.
It will not harm us. The cube is just ahead.
Oh, it will not harm us. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. I'm gonna touch this door. And then... There's no way this dude is gonna stay peaceful. This has something to do with me, doesn't it?
One of the Horadrim must have left a trap to ward off demons. Or the demon-blooded.
Seems like something you'd remember, Tyrael.
Yes, it does. The door has been sealed. Runic locks. 4 of them.
That makes me think there's something going on.
Jared Kane.
Vilo na sculpture.
Zoltan Kuhl
Yo,
and Tarasha. They would have left
What's
their
up?
keys here in case they were ever needed. Come, we start our search in the Scriptorium.
Did they not tell
we
you
start our search in the Scriptorium.
I was distant in those days. When you are ready, I will open the way.
Open the way. I'm ready.
Kane's refuge.
Let's put another skill here. Is that a full 15? Nope, we still have more.
What's that stone? Be welcome to this place of words, Horadrim.
That's what I read too, yeah.
The path is open. Let these scribes be your hand when you cannot hold a quill. They know our tongue.
Is this like actual language? Like, did they actually create a language here? Like, if we took all of these and used the knowledge, like, would we be able to have an alphabet? Is that a thing? Does anybody know? Let me know. I think that'd be interesting to figure out. Excuse. Oh, because of my demon blood, maybe?
Looks like a ward of some sort. What's written on the stones? Blank.
Nothing?
Waiting to be inscribed.
Well, this is a scriptorium. Plenty of words to choose from.
So far, I have been enjoying this expansion. I've only done the campaign stuff. I haven't really dived too far into any other like mechanics other than the talismans, which are pretty cool. I know they get better. I've seen like people that have like much better ones, but like so far, you know, it's like +2 to skills, like to be able to easily have this and then be able to change my gear and not have it be affected, like I think that's sick. I like set pieces, you know, some good old Diablo 3 style stuff. Thought that was great. Hopefully getting into Endgame today, so we'll see like what it's really about. I've heard some murmurs that it's not great for co-op. The new war plans is not the greatest for co-op, so we'll see how that is. I have a buddy I'll be playing with probably tomorrow. trying to do co-op. Hopefully by then they patch it, because it seems like a really easy fix. All they need to do is sync it up. But as far as a solo experience goes, people are liking the war plan. It kind of gives you direction. But what I can say for sure is that this story, this Lord of Hatred story, is so much better than Vessel of Hatred. Like, Vessel of Hatred completely dropped the ball in my opinion. Super boring. I can't tell you really anything other than that Nyrel was the most annoying character, and persisted to be the most annoying character up until the old dude that you helped that ended up, you know, yeah, I won't spoil it just in case anybody's watching that hasn't played it yet, but yeah. But yeah, you know, so far so good. I'd give it like a, so far the story is getting like an 8 out of 10 for me. It's been pretty cool. We got some interesting characters that came back in, including Mommy Lilith. Of course, we simp for Lilith. Who doesn't? So it's pretty cool.
This is the wisdom of the Tarn. For all things end in winter. The answer is frost. Kidu.
Lorath. Yeah, Lorath is here. Look at this guy. Lorath would be going through it, man. I feel like, man, a lot has happened to him in this expansion. It's kind of sad. Avas.
From whence comes the water? That's an old Zanisu riddle. Supposed to make their children think about the world. I think the answer is fire to me.
Yeah, that seems to be like the common take right now. It's the campaign is, it's saved. I don't want to say it saved the game, but it redeemed. There we go. Sorry, I had a long day at work. It's late for me. This campaign has definitely redeemed the last one. I can say that for sure. Like, this has been pretty cool so far. And Warlock, honestly, I really like Warlock. Thematically, just the skills I think is really cool. I'm in love with the Tyrant's Grasp. I don't know, I don't think it's probably not the best ability to use, but it's my favorite and I'm gonna use it for as long as I can. I'm doing my best not to look at anyone else's build right now. I've seen some gameplay. Then obviously, you know, you can't avoid people that are out in the open world. But I've been trying to avoid looking at anyone else's build so I'm not influenced. So I don't get into my min-maxing brain just yet, because so far I just haven't needed it. Not that it's anything crazy, but, you know, in Penitence, doing pretty well. I die a couple times, but not too often. I think we're doing okay.
Jared and I were never close. He did not trust me. But he is the reason the Haradrim remembers itself.
Gotta do that 3 more times, huh?
The Symposium, where Ibn Fad taught the younger Haradrim.
strange looking
Okay.
thing.
Dev Kelser, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
Fard's sigil must be in here.
That statue in the center of the room. I want to give it another look.
Okay. Is this going to become an enemy? It's something. Oh, I'm supposed to stay in the circle. Okay.
Is this?
An illusion. These are the fractured peaks.
Oh, hell.
Oh.
Damn statue. I knew there was something it reminded me of.
They are coming.
I need time.
You have it. Our lives are yours.
Tal Rasha.
They stood no chance. Bam. Explosion.
Risk. A necessary risk. The vault shall be safe now. Those who hunt us will be forever lost in the forest.
Fard must have trained Haradrim in this place. Tyrion, you alright?
Yes. I had not expected to see them again. Let's press on.
Haradrim Records.
I wonder if I am the only mage here with a shred of caution. Tyriel presents us with 3 stones. Fragments.
Okay. I don't need all the extra side lore. It's okay. Oh.
The stone is prepared.
And he knows it. Haradrim, the Lord of Hatred, can see us only how he uses us. As his toys, his prey. Today, we become more than that. We become a threat.
They are here.
Be strong, my friends.
They are here. There's only one guy. And you got to give it to whoever composes the music for this game. They've definitely got a good vibe going on here with the piano. It's a little creepy. Pretty cool.
I pray for the people of this city.
That day was the first. The first time we imprisoned a prying evil. But it was not without cost. By the battle's end, the city of Abu Khair has ceased to be.
Abu Khair.
Your name is stricken. No longer will you call yourself Haradrim. To seek what the immortals have is to betray all we are. Bury him.
Okay. They always go in like a conga line. That's crazy. Got him. Hmm? What is this?
One of their own, not
Okay.
to death, but to a disagreement so deep it could only be resolved by expulsion. It changed them. The path is open. Come.
The path is open. Yeah, a conga line. It's funny. Like I like the skill, it's cool. But they just they go in a conga line. It doesn't work on curves, but they'll go in a straight line and then follow each other.
Because these are moments every Haradrim will know.
It's funny.
At some point in their lives, losing everything, even in victory. Let us return.
Oh my god. What the heck? Bro, if it makes me redo these missions, I'm gonna be so mad. Come on, man. Oh, okay. Hey, look, this is evidence that I do play this game. Okay, see, I have all these characters. All right, it's from last season. All right, just want to point that out. I played everything except for Druid last season because reasons. Druid just wasn't looking too appetizing. Even Rogue just wasn't, or not Rogue, Necromancer. I did not like Necromancer, but I did play it up to a certain point, just to verify myself. Okay. But dude, I currently am not adding people just yet. I do plan on having oh there, okay, maybe I need to restart the game. I will be having people like doing what do you call it, like gaming with viewers kind of a thing through the Discord, because like, you know, I really only want to do that with people that are like, that really fuck with me, you know. So eventually, you know, but keep an eye out. Is Warlock that mutt CG better than other classes? I only see people playing that. Is Warlock that much better than other classes? It's not necessarily that it's better. It probably is, just because it's the newest class. Blizzard tends to kind of like overtune the newer classes, as we've seen with like Spiritborn and even like Paladin when Paladin came out. I think right now everyone's playing it because it's new. Technically, Paladin and Warlock are the new classes for this expansion, but Paladin was available during the last season if you pre-ordered this newest expansion, which I did, and basically any other streamer or content creator that makes content for D4 paid for the expansion early on to play Paladin, because that's what you do. You make content, so you want to get the newest stuff. So pretty much everyone has played Paladin already, and I mean, like on my Paladin, I have like 6 different builds that are full builds. Like any of them can nuke Lilith. So I played it like a lot, and I think a lot of people played it a lot. So I'm kind of good on Paladin. I know there are changes. There are things that have changed with the Paladin since then. And I will make a Paladin after this. But right now everyone's playing Warlock because it's the new thing. That's really what it comes down to. It's the new thing. And it is fun. It is fun. And it's been cool. Yeah, pre-order, yeah. So it was like, it was a promotion that they were doing. You pre-ordered the new expansion, it gave you the previous expansion, and I mean, to entice people to pre-order, they allowed everyone to play as Paladin. So it was pretty cool. It's a very fun class. If you haven't played as the Paladin, I do recommend playing as Paladin. There's a lot of really cool builds. Like there's the Arbiter Wing build. That thing is sick. It's kind of like, it's probably like 80% AFK you basically click one button and you're nuking everything. Then there's the Oridan builds where you literally you can just AFK farm stuff. You can just run straight through a dungeon and just instantly nuke everything without clicking anything except for moving forward. Like, it's really cool. And then there's, of course, like Hammered In. I can't remember. There's like a Holy Judgment spear thing. I don't really play that one too much, but there's a lot of cool builds for Paladin. And not only that, but there are a bunch of guides for how to play Paladin. So if you're looking for a guide to play, that's definitely a class. But I mean, Warlock's cool as shit. I like it a lot. I think it's pretty cool. So let me just check real quick. I think I might need to update the game. Yeah. All right, let's do that. Hello, look at that. Boom, there's the model right there. I'm gonna restart my game. And then hopefully update quickly. But yeah, so far liking it. I'm liking the expansion. It's pretty cool. Warlock's really fun. I do enjoy it. Thematically, the skills are really cool. Honestly, I really want to play Sorcerer so I can see all the changes that have come to Sorcerer. I'm not gonna go in as blind playing the Sorcerer, just because I've had a Sorcerer every single season that I played, which is about like 6 different seasons. So, there's not much to discover there. It's just like a couple things changed. There's only so much that can change, like changing a fire skill to a lightning skill or an ice skill. Nothing crazy, I don't believe. I have no plans of playing Druid or Necromancer. I really don't care about either of those classes. I'm not gonna lie. Path of Exile 2 does it better. Especially Druid. Once you play PoE 2 Druid, yeah, it's like, man, I just can't play the D4 Druid. It is what it is. Yeah, the game so far is pretty good. Uh, eh. It is so crazy how long it takes for this thing to update. I know my internet is not bad. So what's crazy is it'll go from, like, right now it's looking like 0. It just says it's waiting. It'll jump up to 99 and then be instantly available. Haven't played since release. Paladin was your favorite in D2. I was looking for a stream. Yeah. I have a video on my channel. It's like an hour long. It's from last season, so it's not going to be up to date. So it's like, take it with a grain of salt. But it's just pure Paladin gameplay. There's no talking. It's just music and me using my Arbiter build in a bunch of different content for an hour straight. It was kind of just a test, just to see like how it would perform on my channel. But if you're looking to see how cool the Paladin is, that's a good one to look at. There you go. Just no fluff, just straight gas, straight into it. Actually, I mean, shit, since we're here waiting for this, let me see if I can pull that up. This was here. Check this out. Just 48 bill, 58 mil bill, I mean. Crazy numbers. Probably like I think that was the first time I actually beat Lilith with a build. Granted, this is like maximum max gear. I don't think I show my gear in this, but I have like a bunch of uber uniques and everything is triple, quadruple, greater affixed and everything. But the build worked like the build worked like this just from the get-go. Pretty much, it just got stronger. That's all. Honestly, it was such a strong build that it became boring. It became boring to play, so I decided to play lesser builds, like builds that weren't as strong. But yeah, nice. Okay, D4 is back available again. Yeah, if you want to watch it, I mean, you know, feel free. Go ahead. No pressure or nothing. It's on my channel. It's 59 minutes and 59 seconds. So, there you go. Let's get back into this bad boy. If it'll load, my lord. Today, Junior. It'd probably help if I click the launch button. There we go. Oh, man. We are slowly approaching my bedtime. So I really hope that we'll be able to finish the campaign before then. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Only time will tell. Alright, back in. How much is it gonna make me redo? Okay. Okay, we get past this door. Alright, well, that's fine, I guess. I don't think we actually entered this last time. I can't remember. Let's see. Oh no, this is the one where we gotta go through all the memories. No, this one took so long. God dang, dude. That sucks. It only sucks because it's It only sucks because it's like time gated.
Is this...
Neo Akake and Nelson Hernandez, thank you for following. I appreciate it. I'm glad you liked me enough to be able to give me a subscribe. Appreciate you. Now watch me go through this mission one more time, because there was a little rollback. I wish they would just tell me like, hey, the game was updated, close the game and restart, so I could do it like on my own accord instead of getting kicked and disconnected and getting a rollback. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, respect me just a little bit. Oh my god. And as I say that, it does it to me again. There's no way. There's no way that it... Oh my god, dude. How are you gonna do this to me? That's... Man, that's brutal. Alright, let's see, does it let me back in? Oh my god, please don't tell me there's another update that I have to update my update. Okay. I didn't want to replay the memories though. Everyone got kicked out? Okay. Yeah, usually I'll like... When this happens to me, I'll check Twitch just to see if like the big guys are kicked out, and if they're not, then that's how I know Blizzard is attacking me. I don't even know anyone that's playing right now. Let's look. Who else got kicked out? No, it's because see, people are playing right now. Okay. Oh. Damn, you were fighting Duriel? That sucks. Alright, let me close my game. Okay. It won't even log out properly. That's amazing. That's the wrong button. Alright, one more time. Boot it up. What builds are you guys playing? Or what build are you starting with? Or did you start with? Let me know, let me know. Are we playing Pallies? Are we playing Warlock? Are we playing Druid for whatever reason? What's the sitch? Okay, let's try this again. You'll be playing the Paladin first for sure. Yep, I heard that. It's cool, man. It's a cool class. I'm definitely itching to get onto one. I usually, like I said earlier, I don't know if anyone was listening to me, but the game is a lot slower to progress right now than it was last season. Like, for sure. Like, certainly. Like, I have 2 pieces of legendary equipment, and typically by this point in the game, you have full legendaries, maybe a unique. By the time you hit level 60, like, for sure. Like, even through the campaign. So it's a little weird not having that kind of progression. And then just regular level progression just has taken longer. What was I saying? Oh, I usually, by the time I hit like level 60 on one character, I'll swap over to another character and start, playing, because that's just how my brain works. So usually by this point I would be playing the Paladin, but I at least want to complete the story so I can just skip it on everyone else. I'm playing the HELLFIRE Warlock. I didn't look at no guides, just make my own build. It's crazy powerful, one-shotting everything. Yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing. Like, I just been, experimenting with different skills. I really like HELLFIRE. I tried to swap over to the Abyss stuff, and I just didn't like it. like this, I didn't really like. Oh, I didn't like this whole thing. I don't know. Maybe it's good, but I like this. I didn't even like. I'm not even really a big fan of this spitter. I like being able to just spam this shit and use this to drag it all and make it blow up. HELLFIRE has been pretty dope. I think. Yeah, I didn't really like Hell's Fracture, so I chose Blazing Scream. I was using this dude, this Tortured Wretch, and it was actually saving my ass. Like, it was saving my ass more times than not. But to keep with the HELLFIRE theme, like, it doesn't have a HELLFIRE like deviation, so I chose this instead. This has been rocking. It's been doing really well. So that's pretty sick. I love this skill. My favorite skill in the game right now. Gotta use it. So of course. I need to find a way to put this Sigil of Chaos back on, because I think it was doing pretty well. And it'll like automatically blow up like the little dudes that show up here. But there's just not enough fucking space, man. And then I was using Terror Swarm, but the Searing Infestation version of it. But Apocalypse seems more like a nice little, like, you know what I mean, like a ability, if that makes sense, as a sound effect. It's been cool. I'm gonna pump that up as much as I can. I mean, 40,000 damage is pretty good, I would say. I do want to I want to try out a Metamorphosis build too, because it seems pretty sick. I just didn't like how it swapped all of my abilities, because muscle memory, and in the moment I could not deal with that. So, after campaign I'll worry about swapping out my builds. But yeah, HELLFIRE has been pretty sick so far. I've also not looked at any builds. I'm doing my best to not look at any builds. I've seen a couple people, you can't avoid it when you're like scrolling TikTok at work or something, but it's all homebrew and completely unoptimized too. Like, I'm just putting HELLFIRE damage on almost everything that I can, because, why not? Doing decently. Come on. Alright, third time's the charm.
That statue in the center of the room. Is this
An illusion. These are the fractured peaks.
hells. That damn statue. I knew there was
Yes, I guess subversion also with apocalypse to add hacks,
I need time.
which cost do more damage. Hex, you mean hex?
Yours.
Or is hacks? Are you actually hacking? What's going on? I tried using hex to start, and I was using the basic ability right here, the Doom, and I was eventually going to go to the Doomfire ritual, but using hex just was not working for me at all. No, don't worry about it. I can read context clues. I understand.
The vault shall be safe now. Those who hunt us will be forever.
It's late for me, so sometimes it just might take me a little longer to process.
You alright?
Yes.
So, but you're using
Expected to see them again.
subversion
Press on.
with apocalypse. What is that? Is that one of these? Yes. Oh, sigil of subversion. Create a subversive ritual for 10 seconds that hexes enemies. Killing 8 enemies or demons within fuels the ritual to send forth shadow trails for 8 seconds that periodically grant you 1 stack of shadow form. And then what? Which of the things are you using? Then yeah, I'm a guess that the Hellfire edition of it, if you're doing Hellfire, becomes a Hellfire skill. Now creates a lava trail that periodically deals damage. Enemies die within the trail have a 25% chance to be charred into brimstones. That actually sounds pretty cool too. Does it still hexes when you turn it into Sigil of Lava, or? I wonder. God, I wish we had more skills available at one time. That'd be nice.
The stone is prepared.
And he knows it. Herodrum, the Lord of Hatred, can see us only how he uses us as his toys.
I'm using the movement speed and gas range, and then Seekers, so basically that schedule trapped all the enemies and pulls them into the middle, so when I pop Apocalypse, it just wiped them. Okay.
Be strong, my friends.
That seems pretty dope. Fast range. Gotcha, gotcha. Are you past campaign? Are you in Endgame? Are you still going through it? Like how far has your homebrew build taken you? Is my question.
The first time we imprisoned a prime evil. But it was not without cost. By the battle's end, the city of Abu-Khair has ceased to be.
Your name is stricken. No longer will you call yourself Herodrim. What the immortals have is to betray all we are. Bury him.
Conga line time. Look at him go. You're in T7 right now. Okay. That gives me hope. I saw my buddy say something about he was saying something about Dreadclaws being like extremely OP. And I think I saw someone in a Helltide using it, and it looked sick. It looked cool, but it looked like more of the same. Like it looked like something that the rogue would have. It's like, well, it's kind of boring. Like, I don't want to do what other classes do, you know? Yeah, taking it slow, just learning. Yeah, that's... Oh. Excuse me. I think Darth Microtransactions said it best in one of his more recent videos. That, and I think he said it in an older video as well. But Diablo 4 is not made for streamers. Full-time streamers, anyway. I don't count. I only stream for like 2 hours a day. And like only for the last 3 days. I'm a very casual gamer. But Diablo 4 isn't meant to be played, 12 hours a day every single day. It's meant to be like chill. It's meant to be played by the dudes that only have an hour or two a day. So taking it slow, I think, it's the intended path. Dreadclaws is good, but I want to do my own thing. It seems like everybody is playing that build. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's the meta, from what I can tell. And I'm like you. I like to stay as far away from the meta as possible, unless I figure it out on my own. If I figured it out on my own, then, it is what it is. I tried Dreadclaws for a minute. I didn't really like it, mostly because I think what stopped me from using it was that I couldn't modify it to be HELLFIRE until I was level like 30 something. And I mean, I don't like the whole level gated thing like that. It's like, if I have access to the skill, let me change the skill, but whatever, that's just me. But, eventually, like, once I take this build far enough, it's cool because there's an armory, and you can swap your builds, like, instantly. If they didn't have that, I probably wouldn't be trying it out, but, I mean, if it's fun, then it's fun. There's, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's such a, it very much is a casual game. You absolutely get burned out if you play like nonstop all day long. I think for the most part, like my Monday to Friday is, I get home from work, I eat some food, and I try to make a video, and I do that until about 10 or 11 p.m. Maybe play an hour of whatever game that I'm playing currently. Right now it's D4. For the last like month, it's been Crimson Desert. Play a little bit, go to sleep, go to work, 6 a.m., do the whole thing. The weekends is usually when I'm like, I'll game all day on and off. It's probably like for 10 hours. And then I'll get a significant chunk of stuff done. But I think that's kind of like, maybe not exactly the intended play, because I do play like, my weekends are completely free. So I just play all weekend, but it's much more enjoyable that way. I think last season I played for a month, like a full month. But I played Paladin. I made 5 builds with Paladin. I changed onto Spiritborn and made 3 builds with Spiritborn. I made a Rogue. I only made 1 build on Rogue. I made 1 build on Necro. And then I made 2 builds on Sorcerer. And that gave me about a month of like fun. And it probably, if I did the same thing this season, I suspect it would take me longer. Just because of the progression is so much slower. At least right now. It's I don't know if it'll be that way, moving out of the campaign and just being able to go straight to the end game, like how that'll be. But last season, once you got out of the campaign, or at least for me, because I hadn't, last season was the first time that I played Vessel of Hatred. I had stopped playing after like season 4 or 5. So season 11, got in, played through the campaign that I had missed. And then after that, I think leveling took, I think I have a clip somewhere in my archive where I literally level from level 5 to level like 50 in 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. Just with some, you know, some caches and then doing a boss in Helltide, like just bada bing, bada boom in. Granted, we also had the Season of the Goblin thing going on at that time, so there's a lot more resources flying around. But yeah, I think if I tried to do the same thing where I had multiple builds with multiple classes this season, it'd probably take me like the full season time, which I'm not really about. I don't ever, you know, to be real, I don't play games like that. I don't play ARPGs specifically in that way. I just can't. I get burned out way too quick. My brain likes to get new stuff. So luckily, I mean, in like a week and a half, we get Path of Exile 2 announcement. That'll be cool. And then hopefully a new season for Path of Exile 2 soon.
I do not know what we will
And thank you for the follow, Devin. Appreciate you. I'm glad that you like me enough to be able to want to stick around and see what I do in the future. Holy shit.
let nothing touch you.
Bloody cool. He's the reason Evolt's trying to kill us.
There's a chest. I need money. I went broke because I accidentally tried to, or I accidentally, not accidentally, I intentionally tried to change some things on this weapon that I have. The cost went from like 50k gold to 1,000,000 gold in one click. And I'm so used to, I'm used to just having billions and billions of gold that I spam clicked it and I just bankrupted myself. You just got your first mythic. Hell yeah, bro. I think that's kind of, I like that more. It makes progression feel a little more rewarding when they don't just drop like crazy, right? Like it's, I don't know. I think it's hard to find a balance in ARPGs specifically to when to drop really good loot and the loot tables and all that kind of stuff. When D4 first launched, like, I mean, you know, if any of you played during the launch of D4, getting an Uber unique or whatever they called it back then was, I mean, was like winning the lottery. It was like way too hard. And then out of nowhere, boom, everyone's getting Shakos, everyone's getting grandfathers. It was like, okay, well now they're kind of meaningless because everyone gets them. And that's just kind of how it was until like last season. I think if I could, I'd probably go to my stash and see like, I have like 16 Uber mythic ancestrals. So yeah, but no, that's cool. That's dope. Which mythic did you get? Yeah, I get bored when the build feels finished. Yeah, that's one of the things with D4 is like once the build can only go so far. I feel like, and maybe it'll be different this season with the way that the drops are, but I mean, you know, you can only get to a certain point before it's just like, well, okay, I can do pit 110s. What's the difference between me doing a pit 110 and a pit 115? Like, there's no reward that's worth it because I'm not going up in power. The increases are so marginal that it's like, it was just crazy. But hopefully this season it's a lot better. You know, you actually want to play your build even after you get all the way to the top. You're welcome, dude. I appreciate you engaging with me. Of course, of course. Listen, I will always appreciate the people that are in on the ground floor with me here. You know, we're under 4K subs, under 10K subs, you know, whatever you want to call it. I will remember the people that helped me in the beginning. And, you know, that's just the way that it is. Yeah. Yeah, that 0.00x drop when they came out. Oh my god, it was like, I think I can probably find it. There's a news article of the very first guy to get the Shaco, I think. And that shit was crazy. Or it might have been the grandfather, actually. The first person to get like a Uber Mythic. And it was like, whoa, this guy actually got one, and the stats were crazy, and his made his build just insane. Like, part of that is really cool, because it's like, oh, only a certain percentage of people are going to be able to get it. Like, only the, you know, the best of the best players or people that are super lucky. But when your game is marketed to casuals, that's just not the move. Like, unfortunately, it works in like Path of Exile, right? But it just doesn't work in D4. You got the grandfather, but I don't feel like I can use it. I mean, if you make another build, you probably can. I mean, hell, if you're knowledgeable enough about the game, you could probably make it work with the Warlock, I would assume. In some way. Oh Lord. My throat just got super dry. Yeah, it works when there's trades, but not really anywhere else. It's just like, when you think about the marketing for this game, they used Megan Fox, first of all. Good call on their part. But they marketed to dads, right? Like, they marketed to dudes that have kids, they have full-time jobs, they have an hour to play. Like, that's who they marketed to. There are plenty of dudes that were, you know, watching football or something, or watching TV, and they got an ad on TV about Diablo 4. That's where they put their marketing money, because they knew that the demographic likes the demographic of ARPGs are older dudes, specifically with Diablo. The older dudes that, you know, when they played Diablo 1, they were teenagers, and now they're in their late 30s and 40s. So when you market to an older crowd that doesn't have time, that, I mean, they're gonna be casual. That's just what it is. What it is, and you can't put, you know, 0.000002% chance drop items in a game that is marketed to casual players, when the only people that are going to be getting those drops are the ones that are like uber crazy players. It's just not right. It is what it is. No two-handed weapon makes your cast speed super slow, so I dismantled it for the oh yeah, that's right. You can get sparks. No, yeah, that makes more sense, because you can craft other ones. So that, yeah. Especially if you don't plan on playing anything like anytime soon, that's a melee. Yeah, you know, might as well get the spark. Makes sense. That's you still playing D1? Yeah. I have not played I have not played the first Diablo. I have this thing where my brain likes to compare things a lot of the time. Like, if you look at my videos, I like to compare things. I think it's interesting to compare how things are, how things were, whatever. But that translates into like all parts of my life and playing games. And when I look at a game like Diablo 1, I did not grow up playing it. Diablo 3 was my first Diablo. I was able to backtrack into Diablo 2, not for a super crazy amount of time. It was enjoyable, but not to the point where I'm like, it's my favorite. You know, I still think Diablo 3, I mean, I put the most hours into Diablo 3. But I couldn't get into Diablo 1. It looks too dated to me. It feels too dated. I might give it another shot. You never know. But I would probably rather play D2 Resurrected first, and I don't really care to play D2. I know that people are going to crucify me for that, but what can I say? I'm a younger guy, you know? I play what appeals to me. In a world where there are so many releases happening, like, every month, you really gotta draw me in to make me play an older game. Oh, sheesh. Especially one like Diablo where it requires you to think. I'm not good at thinking.
Keep focused.
Serial.
Aye, yeah. Is that not what I'm supposed to be? What am I supposed to be doing here?
We can outlast it. Just hold on.
Okay. Survive for. Okay. Yeah, that was a different time. Love it with mods. Wouldn't play it without. I did not even think that there would be mods. I think playing Diablo 4 has ruined my idea of what Diablo is because I forgot that it was a single player game to start with. I'm not gonna lie. Don't come after me for that. I didn't think about it. But mods make sense. That makes so much sense. Oh shit, we're full?
Fine.
We are full. Okay. Let's just get rid of some of these blue items. Who needs that? Pick up this item.
There's the sigil. Remember this room. This is where Kuhl performed the first experiments with the soul stones. He spent a month in here. Every day I came to work. And then lightning struck. And when it was over,
Oops.
I could see his teeth shining in the dark.
Yes, that'll. Hey, we don't age discriminate here.
Cool.
If you're cool, you're cool. That's all I care about.
And the one who knew the cost of failure. Stagnation.
But it's also interesting. So if you've played Diablo 1, I assume you've also played Diablo 2. How did you feel about Diablo 3? Especially because you play Diablo 4. I have a couple of videos on Diablo just as a whole. And the comments are always super polarizing. Like people, you know, if you anywhere that you talk about D4, people will say, why don't you just play D2? Okay, understood. I get it. You know, D2 is kind of like the blueprint for every ARPG. Especially a D2 Resurrected. But people always shit on they shit on D4 in favor of D2. Hardly ever do they say D1. I think I've gotten like maybe 10 people that say they prefer D1. Everyone shits on D3. I really don't know why. It was my introduction to the series, so it kind of has a place in my heart. Looking back, I mean, I guess like the art styles is a bit more cartoony and, you know, a little more. It seemed a little more basic than. I guess if you're coming from Diablo 2, going into Diablo 3, like Diablo 3 would be a huge letdown, but starting with Diablo 3, I mean, the game was good in a vacuum. Yeah, D2 is the holy grail, made the genre nostalgia is the power behind that. Yeah. And that's like, I do my best to not take any comment personal, you know, on my videos. But when they're like literally every day, I could probably look on my notifications right now. There's probably somebody that just made a post or a comment on my video saying D2 is better, which is fine. I always have to remember, like, it's whatever they're saying is wrapped in nostalgia, first of all, which is fine. Like, if you like an older game, like, that's totally fine, especially one that's as coveted as Diablo 2. I just don't really see the need to shit on, like, another game because of that. Maybe that makes me weird, especially, like, when it comes to, like, Diablo versus Path of Exile, and Path of Exile people saying that Diablo is bad and Diablo's for dads, and people on the Diablo side saying that PoE 2 is too convoluted or too blah blah blah. It's like, enjoy the game that you enjoy. Let other people enjoy the game they enjoy. Who cares if, you know, people legitimately get mad when you're not playing the game that they like, which is insane to me. You know, like, all these games cater to different people. Like, dude, let's be chill, you know, let's be chill. Anyway, don't get me into rant mode. I'll talk forever. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Max life, generation, healing received, lightning damage. Yeah, that is insane. There's a game for everyone. It's like, if you're playing ARPGs, why would you not want to play Diablo 4, Diablo 2, Path of Exile 2, Path of Exile 1, right? Especially when there's content. Like, it's crazy that there's content, at least as far as I know, content that came out for D2 recently, or D2 Resurrected. Like, that's crazy. I think even, does Diablo 3 still get seasons? I'm not quite sure. But it's like, you have a game to play every month, right? And I don't think ARPGs are meant to be played for more than maybe 2 months if you're really into it. If it's a really good season, maybe 2 months is probably like my maximum. But it's like, after I get done with my D4 run, I can't wait to get into Path of Exile 2. And then once I'm done with Path of Exile 2, probably by that time, Path of Exile 1 will have a new expansion or a new season out. That'll be cool. And there's still the Last Epoch. Last Epoch has an expansion. I keep saying expansion. Season. Last Epoch has a new season that has been out for maybe a month and a half now, that it's on the back burner, but they also take like a whole year to come out with new seasons, so that's I can wait a little bit. But I've been playing Last Epoch since like year 1, and that's just been getting better and better and better. But it's like, why would you not want to play all of the ARPGs? Can you really call yourself an ARPG fan if all you play is Diablo 2 and Path of Exile 1? I don't think so. That's my hot take for today. You can't call yourself an ARPG fan if all you play is D2 and or Path of Exile 1. You're a D2 fan or a Path of Exile fan. That's it. Yeah. Someone's going to clip that, send it to somebody else, and they're going to start dogging me in the comments. It's a good thing nobody watches these. Oh, god damn. I don't really need more damage or anything right now. My brain is like too fried. I do need a new chess piece though. This is an old chess piece. Max life, max generation, healing, lightning resist. I have no resistances at all right now. Willpower and max life, physical resistance and resource cost reduction. Is it better to do that or to have... Okay, let's think real quick. They're both basically the same increase defensively. But this one will also give me willpower, more max life, physical resistance, and resource cost reduction. And I think that's what we're gonna go with here. Yeah. I don't have enough gold to swap my weapon out, so I'm not gonna be doing that. Don't need those. Both of those suck. Willpower, potion capacity. I don't need potion capacity. Damage I don't need those. For the most part, I think I'm chill. I think we're chilling. Let's just nuke the rest. And then we'll temper. What did I just have? This. Give myself more health. Because the more health I have, the more fortification I get. I missed the dark and suffocating of D1 and the D2 maps and class depth in D3 and 4. That's why I go back. The games didn't vanish. Yeah. Yeah, I think the way that D2 feels, and since I haven't played D1, but the way that it looks, the way that both of them look, is a lot more appealing. I think for just the overall theme, right? We're fighting demons and we're dealing with angels and all this kind of stuff. Like, I think that it's probably having something a little more grimdark makes sense. I think D4 honestly is a good mix between D3 and D2 stylistically. You know, obviously we have like higher fidelity here. There's a little more realism, but there's still vibrancy. You know, it's not just the same kind of flat, dark looking corridors and stuff from D2. But I tried playing D3 recently for a video a couple of months ago, and it just, especially compared to even like with D4, it's so simple. Like, it's so simple. It's simple to the point where, like, it almost feels like I could play it on mobile, possibly. Like, for instance, I have a family member that plays Diablo 3 all the time on their Nintendo Switch, and they're not like really big into ARPGs. They didn't even know that Diablo 3 was an ARPG, or that it had seasons, or that Diablo 4 was a thing. Like, they just started playing D4 after I like explained to them, like, this is the newest game in the series, like, it's got a lot of updates. So yeah, and cartoonish. D4 tuned up the dark a bit. Yeah, it's definitely less toonish, more darkish, more real. Like, you know, just looking at the characters and the themes and things, like, shit's pretty gruesome, but it's still, like I said, like, it's still vibrant. You know, you still have these colors that pop, and I don't know, I find it a lot more appealing than both games, than both D2 and D3. And I might be the weird one. I could be the weird one here. I'll keep everything as it is.
One more.
On to the next one. I don't even know what to put my skill points in. I'm just going to keep pumping up. keep pumping up Apocalypse. I think I get one more pump. Oh, jeez. I was waiting to go into the portal. I didn't think they were going to be coming out of the portal. Okay. Hey, that woke me up a little bit.
What was he doing down here?
Tal Rasha was learning to embalm living flesh.
Look at the crawling out the walls.
The burning hells.
Poor soul.
Yeah, like this look here. Anytime I get a dungeon with this, it's always a little unsettling. Especially when you really start looking at like the details. Not this one in particular, but the one that has like all the moving arms and stuff. Like, it always gets me. D3 Story 2 with the Nephilims being stronger than Primordials versus D1, D2, just a dude in a horror film. Yeah. Yeah. So since I started with D3, that's kind of what I expected with the story when I started playing D2, but not that it was bad. I honestly couldn't tell you anything about D2 other than me like running around the dungeons, not understanding. I didn't even know how to equip a skill. Like there is and I haven't played Resurrected. I got Diablo 2, like the normal one, the base game, the original game. I think I got it for like $5 or free or something like that. So that's why I started playing it. I didn't want to spend $40 on an old game again. I can't do it. Maybe now I could, now that I'm making a little bit of money off of YouTube and stuff. But like, oh my god, I'm not paying $40, $50 for an old game that I didn't grow up playing. But I just didn't understand anything that was going on in Diablo 2 when I came from Diablo 3. Like, I don't know, that storyline was just sick with the angels and then the Nephilim and Tyrael and all that. Oh shit, what? D1 hero became Diablo at the end. That is your reward for beating the game. Slap that soul stone in your head. Is that really what happens? So like current Diablo is the hero from D1? I need to look if that or explain that to me. what does that mean? Like actual Diablo? Or was that just like a fun thing to do? If that's actual lore, that's insane, and that makes me instantly more intrigued to play Diablo 1. Or at least watch a video on the lore. I thought the Primordials were like a forever thing. I thought they've been around, the 7 Primordials or whatever. Oh jeez. Okay, well, I should have. I got distracted. At least everything's dead, huh? Extreme conga line. The mighty conga. Nothing escapes the conga line of death. Oh no, conga line. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Imagine if I actually was this fast. Ah. Was I supposed to... Hello. I cannot read your name. I apologize. It looks like... I want to say Japanese. Well, hello. Welcome in. Super intrigued by this D1 stuff. Let me get through this so I can actually read and not die. Oh my god, Apocalypse, this bitch. That is so beefy. Let's see what you... In D2, Diablo, or the Dark Wanderer that you chase during the first 3 acts, is the D1 hero. There a lot of lore to type in the chat and what between the sanctuary and the human world. I'm gonna have to look it up. Honestly, you've given me something to look into while I'm bored at work tomorrow, because that seems incredibly cool. But then my question is, what do you do in D1 then? Like, what? Because they make the Primordials seem like they've been around since like the dawn of time, like forever. But I guess no, because Lilith and, I mean, in this expansion, like, she's talking about her homeland and living. I need to look into the lore. I don't know, I really do. It's okay, it's a Chinese name. I have a question. My question is, how do you go back to your body when you fight Rathma? Oh, like when he spirit palms you like the chick does to Doctor Strange. I just walked back. You gotta spam some skills though. Your skill bar changes if you notice. You gotta hit those as you move. Yeah. What is your name in Chinese though? I need to, I can't just not call you anything, That'd be rude of me.
Tal Rasha gave all of himself for the Horadrim, and I cherished him.
Well, that's all of them.
Oh, here we go. Of course. Oh. Oh god. Don't go in the dust. Oh my god. Spam, 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 spam. I don't know why it happens, but I keep getting like infinite resources and I don't know how to trigger. I need to be able to trigger that like reliably. How am I supposed to... Wait a minute. Is it... Did I... Wait a minute. Am I supposed to match the symbol or something? What the fuck? No! Christ. Oh, it shows, it shows, it shows. Okay, that makes sense. Oh my god. Which one, which one? Yo, yo, yo. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do now? I can break the ward, but you need to strike the final blow. Okay, do it, Terria. Do it, do it, do it. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, well, what's going on here? Let's see. You try to rescue the king's son, the warrior brother. There's a lot of backstory. Yes, they are eternal, everlasting evils. Just to explain how they got there is a lot. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a deep dive for me. That sounds so cool. Honestly, it really does make me want to play the game. I probably won't end up actually playing it, just because I know myself. And honestly, as much as I love D4, I really want to get back to Crimson Desert. There's so much in that game I need to do. But I'll definitely be watching some lore videos. Maybe it'll help make my 8 hours go by faster. Alright, and let's see, you said, sorry, I just had this question because I'm a blind player. I finished fighting him. I just couldn't get back to my body because I don't know what direction my body is. That's crazy. In a good way, in a good way, in a good way. I'm trying to picture. I don't think it gives you any like directional cue. My body was to the right. That's all I can tell you. If you play blind, that is incredibly cool. And I'm trying to wrap my head around how you would play this game blind. That's sick. That's metal as hell. All right, let's continue. What do we got here? Maximum life, maximum. Okay, it's typical. Some abdicite. Some executes. We got some new stuff here. Max resource. 4 slots. Maximum life. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you being in here and asking questions. As always. Wait, these things sell for like a bunch of money. What the heck? What the heck? That's crazy. Not those ones, though. Plus 2 to 3 potion capacity. Plus 2 potions. So is that active? That is active. A bunch more life. More potions. But I lose attack speed. And I really did like attack speed. But also, how do I get the mastery part? I don't think it's explained that at all. Does it have it here? Yeah, received talismans, blah, blah, blah. Heroic seals. What was the power to draw from the Horadrim? Equip them to gain strength or refine your build. Some triumphs belong to set. That's all it tells you. Okay, that's cool. Well, we'll see if the lack of attack speed really affects how I play. I think I'll be good.
Untouched all these years.
Oh,
The pieces of the blade ready. Once we've prepared the cube, we'll need them.
now I get the cube.
This was Tal Rush's hand.
Oh, yes. He couldn't stop shaking. He was so eager. Humble, too. Hopeful. But that was a long time ago.
Ah, you forgot.
Ah, yes.
Tyrael sure is forgetting a lot, isn't he? Makes you a little suspicious? Or is he just getting old?
Is my handwriting that bad?
Only sometimes. But it's more than that. Do you remember when we first met?
It's cruel to test an old man's memory.
You asked this old man how it felt to become mortal. No one else had.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he's tired. Now he's talking about it.
I was presumptuous.
He's actually getting old. That's crazy. What's gonna happen to, I guess he can just die. I guess angels can die. I mean, think about it, and he's mortal. They'll just
Compassion.
die like a human, or
You showed me.
does he
how
go
to
back
be
into the
human.
aether?
That's how I knew the Order was in good hands when I left. And it still is.
I think it's just cool that they brought him back in.
We've shaped the blade that will banish a prime evil.
Yeah, no respawn. But I mean, he's still got some of that angelic juice in him. They can't just make him a human. He's still an angel. He's just immortal. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But I mean, angels can die. I don't think they... I mean, do they come back when they die? Or does their energies go back into heaven? Why is my game choppy? What's going on? Hello? Hello? What the heck? Don't make me go into this fight with a choppy...
You to my side.
The primevals, the archangels respawn. Okay, okay, okay. Unless they've been stripped of their angelicness, I guess. Let's fucking go. Bam. Spam, 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 spam. It's so funny how the claw just drags them away. It's like, get away from me, get away from me. Don't touch me there. Yeah, he cast it all away. His gear still has the juice. His gear has the juice. It has the juice. Yeah, I remember, was it last expansion where it shows like the flashback, or was that in Dario? I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the best memory when it comes to this game. I play ARPGs to play, you know what I mean? I like experiencing the story, it doesn't retain in my brain. Since your body is at the right, my second question is, do you have to run towards it, or do you just turn your joystick to the right and then press triangle? For me, during that fight, I moved to the right, and then your skill bar changes. Every single skill on the skill bar changes to be like a boost, and you just kind of spam whatever your buttons are. I don't know if that helps. Hopefully it does.
You said you could handle this, and I have. Have you? Because I am not here by choice. What happened? My father was far stronger than I believed. He is devouring you. And soon, there will be nothing left. I am dying. We have time yet. We must drive him out before he spreads further.
Mephisto is killing me.
If we are cautious.
What?
My father's gaze.
Who would have thought? I'm a nerd. I love lore, and world building makes the world click. Yeah, I like lore, and I like knowing the lore. It's not the type of thing that my brain holds on to. Ask me a marketing question, I could probably answer it. Like, you know, ask me something about AI, I can answer it. But lore, I love learning lore. There's tons of lore videos that I've dived into. I could not recall. I could not recall. So.
There you are.
Stay a while and listen. Yeah, you know, tomorrow my goal is to retain as much information about D4 as I can, or not as much information about the Diablo like lore as I can, because you have me intrigued. It makes a lot of this so like, obviously the whole story is connected because it's all about Diablo and, you know, Lilith and Mephisto and whatever. I wonder if it would make sense as to why we don't have Diablo in our Diablo game. Maybe you can answer that. I can't quite remember what we did with Diablo in the second game. Or the third, Diablo 3. Ah, man. One thing that I really don't like about this build is that the skill makes the audio go out. So instead of like hearing Mephisto talk right now, it's like, why does it do that, man? I need to see if there's a setting to change that. Yeah, I feel like we might be getting another expansion. I don't know if they've said if this is the last expansion for Diablo 4. But I feel like, come on, you can't have a Diablo game without Diablo. What the fuck is this Eye of the Wolf? Get out of here, bro. Are they just everywhere? Are they just gonna keep showing up? It's annoying as hell. I mean, Apocalypse, this motherfucker. All primevals were sealed in one soul stone when Diablo invaded heaven in D3. Okay, so yeah, so if one of them's out, all of them are out. That's what you're saying. But they're not, are they out? Or I think, isn't Mephisto just manifesting himself in this world? Maybe it's like too late for my brain to fully comprehend stuff right now. I'm just misremembering everything. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we got that, we got that. Onward. They all are. They shouldn't have an easy time to get into Sanctuary. What the? How are things respawning? I need to see really quick if there's like a... Damn. Ah, crap. I just wanted to see if there was something I could do about... I want to be able to listen to the dialogue and play at the same time. It would be nice. When they died, they went back to the spawn point in Hell, the bone of the old evil creation world. That sounds familiar. I do remember that. Like they have to get back there, so it doesn't stop. That's why we're doing this whole thing with the blade, because it it banishes him, but it doesn't like stop him completely. It'll be like peace just for a little bit, for an age or two, until the next hero has to go again. That's really convenient for their story writing, so they can revamp the Diablo franchise whenever they want, huh? Like, oh, they can't die, they just respawn, and the new hero has to take them out. Look at this, I'm missing so much.
Be more than what they are, my daughter.
I feel like read as I'm playing. There's got to be a setting for that somewhere. Yeah, just give me a second to breathe. Give me a second to look at my settings really quick, please. Let's go back to this. Okay, sound settings. Fucking Christ, dude, I can already tell. God, dude, these things are so annoying. Just let me... Jeez. Wait, what? Oh, I'm dumb. It looked the same as the last place, so I thought I was just backtracking. Oh, fuck me. Alright, well that gives me a second here. I want to see if I can turn off... There's got to be something where the sound interrupts. Sound gets interrupted. Text, speech, in-game, play audio on ambient loot, play audio, target objects. Dang it. It's just so annoying that it's happening. Maybe I need to make dialogue volume louder?
Hello.
Alright, we'll just go with that and see what happens. Ooh, a ring. Where did it put me? Golly. Not a fan of this constant debuff we got going on. Can I just sprint to the end? I don't have to actually fight anything, do I?
This vessel.
Into the memory. Oh, jeez.
She can't hear you. You would never outrun fate, you know. You're just another lamb. But do not fear. Your death will be swift. The dog.
Ah, fuck, I'm supposed to be inside. Okay. I'm also putting together a Hellfire build. Nice. I am enjoying my Hellfire build so far. I have not been looking at any other build guides, but it's been doing pretty well, I would say. Anytime I die, it's usually just me being stupid. You definitely have to like keep clicking buttons though. There's no like if you stop clicking buttons, you are done. You gotta keep your defenses up. At least with the way that I built it, I'm not super optimal. But Hellfire is nice. Alright, to stay inside this time, I guess. Help me, Lilith. Whoa, 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 whoa. I get a micro step. Christ. Thank God they give me healing potions.
Quickly to me.
Thank you, Mommy Lilith. We love to see it. Yeah, lots of button pressing. I'm about to enter Torment 1, so we'll see how that goes. Best of luck to you. Honestly.
Run, child. I cannot if you tire. You will run.
I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful for oh jeez. Wait, what's going on? Oh, okay. I'm really hopeful for Hellfire in the endgame. I think it can only get better, especially as we get like legendaries and stuff. I don't have any legendaries that are actually affecting my Hellfire stuff, except for the ignition one for volatility. Other than that, nothing else has changed, no uniques, so it can only get better from here. Find shelter. I mean, she is the mother of monsters or whatever, right? Mother of evil. Mother of humanity or whatever. I mean, you know, I've been simping for Lilith since day one. Look at that. Ah, come on. Tell me you wouldn't sell your soul. Is there an actual, like, final fight? Or is this the... That's a sick visual. Oh my god. It's a good thing I'm dripped out right now. She is mother of humanity and co-creator of Sanctuary. Yeah. Yeah, see, I think I remembered that. So I feel like Lilith isn't the bad guy here. I feel like she's not I feel like she's not evil. She's just more like real, you know? Yeah, those Mephisto shots were sick. Make that a screensaver. Oh. Oh. See, she does care. She's sacrificing her wings. Herself. No. Oh no. Wow. Wow. I'm telling you, man, Blizzard needs to make movies. Just get this animation team, pay them the big bucks, give us a full show, Arcane style, This shit is sick. Oh my god, blinded. Flashbang. Sorry. Jesus. Oh, Lord. Can she really be evil when she, you know, sacrificed herself for the greater good? You know, isn't that like every Disney movie's like main, you know, like that's how you save yourself. That's how you become a god, right? What happened with Mephisto? What's going on? Did that kill Mephisto? That didn't kill Mephisto, did it? Did I miss something? Did we not get to kill Mephisto again? One more time? Is that coming up?
Easy there.
There's gotta be more. There's gotta be more. Let's trust the process.
You fell unconscious and would not wake. Lorath went to find you aid. But you no longer need it, do you?
Hells. Lilith is gone.
I see. Join me. There are things to do before we depart.
Look at his sword. Goddamn, Lilith was a real one. What do we have here? Each hit against elite enemies deals 84% increased damage, but requires and consumes 4 stacks of overpower. No stacks are consumed if the enemy is hexed. I think that would actually be really good because we're getting overpower. Occult skills deal 30% per stack of overpower. Right. And then this one is he. Oops. Command siphon its power to overfill your overpower by 2 and increase breath generation by 255 for 6 seconds, 4 to 5 for 8. So, okay. Okay, we'll figure it out later. When the world is built on treason, but the will to find peace and sanctuary from the eternal war, gray and dark, like we love. Yeah, you know, I feel like in at least within the Diablo world, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like there really isn't a good. You know what I mean? There's not really like a good. Like there are people that are better, there are beings that are better, but there's still corruption, and even within the angels and all that kind of stuff. Like there's bad guys and there's worse guys. Bad guys and worse guys. And I'd rather support the bad guys that are hot. Like Lilith. Am I wrong?
Intruders from the volcano. We must deal with them.
Intruders from the volcano. Get out of here. Face my wrath. Bada bam. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. We are past my bedtime. I need to go to sleep. But I really want to finish out this campaign. I should have started so much earlier today, but I was doing other things. I think we can at least finish out this section. Not wrong. Better be the evils on our side. Yes. What is the saying? Better the devil you know. We are half demon angels, so pure angels don't like us much. Are we technically Nephilim in this story?
I will channel the magic and restore.
I don't remember that being a thing, and I mean, at least being told that. Could be wrong. I haven't played the main campaign in a long time.
Lorath does not know. I try to recall, but it's like light dancing on the edge of a sword. Such a startling absence. But in that absence, I must look at what is left. So, what is left?
One thing in games like this that I'm really like, why? Like, these choices, it's like, if they don't lead to anything different, what's the point of having me click on a random one? You know what I mean? It just seems like extra work for whoever had to put it together. Whatever. I am free.
Are free. Perhaps both of us are. Your shadow is yours and yours alone.
All humanity is, but those are proto-humans, let's say.
For now, the blade is reforged. Let us find Lorath and end this.
Well, pure angels can suck it.
Thank you.
How about that? Hold on, I'm reading this thing about the war plans. Let me see if I can. It says, developer note, we're so happy players are enjoying war plans. However, a common pain point we've seen is party play. Right now, when you jump in to help a friend complete a war plan, you're supposed to keep earning rewards and progression. Helpers should get a base loot cache of 80% of the activity's meta progression XP, so your time still feels worthwhile while playing together. The issue is the cache is currently bugged and not dropping for players. This hotfix resolves this issue. It will also increase meta progression XP to 100% and improve the final cash reward. So it looks like going into the war plans in the end game that it will actually be fixed for co-op progression, which is fantastic. It's really good news because that would have been a major bummer. As much as I like solo play, I do like playing with friends, so that's good. Agreed. Angels did almost vote to kill us all. The reason Tyrell left the High Council. Right. Yeah. I think I remember there being a scene last season, or not necessarily last season, but last expansion. I played it last season, where it like flashed back to him talking to the council, and he was speaking with, I mean, like the other dudes. I can't remember their names. Forgive me, I'm not good with names. Really not good with names. But he was talking to them, and then they were like, "No, we're not gonna do it." So he rips off all of his gear and shit. I think that was Tyrael.
Lorath was headed for Celestia. If we follow his path, we may meet him on the road.
Man, I really want to keep going.
Welcome me when no one else
but I cannot suffer another night of like 5 hours of sleep. I have to be up in 6.5 hours. I am not built for 5 hours sleep. Okay, hold on, let me look at this again. And this is close by. We can do this. It'll be fine. It was, yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, he's the Justice, yeah. And he was talking with, Law? Or Gabriel, or somebody like that. Yeah. It's kind of crazy, though. It's like, if the Angel of Justice, because as far as I know, something about, so like there are 7 primal evils that all come from the same like primal being, right? Like they're like a shard. It's like the power divided by 7, which makes them like extremely strong. But then on the angel side, they fractured it into like many more. That's why there are so many archangels, but they're not as strong as like the primevals are, like just individually, like one to one. But it's like, so if the shard of justice is so fed up with you, with the council, for doing injustices, then, I mean, you know, like, wouldn't you think like, oh, maybe we need to change some shit about our fucking council? Just a thought. Just food for thought.
This is Lorath's.
He wouldn't leave it behind. Damn it.
I shall find another way. Go. Lorath can't be far.
Limited number of high angels, yeah, but like the I don't know if it came from one being or like 2 being. I think it was one where there's one entity or something that split. Hold on, this seems interesting. What is going on here?
Never knew when to stop.
Don't tell me you killed Lorath, bro.
Damn fool. Like the rest of you.
Oh my god. After all he's been through.
Step away from him.
Get away from my boy. Oh my god. Sorry, taking a screenshot. Sounds like they're laughing. Oh, God.
A failure to the end.
How could you? I see this one shot. No dying for Lorath. Instantly stunned. Okay. Fuck you, lady. Don't even need to hear what you say.
Grant me your blessing.
Oh, my thumb is slippery. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, come on. I hate you. How could you? Hit him with that Armageddon. It did nothing. Shit. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Oh my god. Dang it. Sorry, Laura. I've disgraced you, Laura. My boy, I'm sorry. Oh, right into it, huh? Okay. Shit. At least we don't have to go through the first phase again. I don't know. Penitent might not be the move for this. I cannot keep track of her. Holy shit. Why did you kill him? You're gonna feel so stupid when you find out that Akarat is actually Mephisto. Oh, okay. Where did she go? Spam, 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 spam. That's right. That's for Lorath.
I should see to Lorath.
That's for my boy. How dare you? Got some cool stuff. Banner of Wisdom. Oh, the Helm of Askarada. Askara. Okay. Looks like she did it the same way she did you. Okay, now, okay.
Hoch Kil Mirko Lamlu. Lay down your arms, old friend. Your duty is done.
Duty? He gave everything he had for it. And this is his reward? Betrayed and murdered. Damned to eternity on the Tree of Whispers. And all the while, Mephisto laughs as we fall.
Lorath was the last of my order. Perhaps the one I knew best. He would tell us to leave him here. To ride out with your mother's weapon and drive it into Mephisto's heart. To save as many souls as we can.
Big Mitch Preston. Is that a
While the living
is that a whale emoji? What the hell is that?
So he said. But we will bury him at least.
Damn. My gear is broken.
We have what we came for. The blade. The cube. And now, we must gather our allies. Before the end. I will ride to Celestia. Meet me there.
Okay, well, definitely need to repair some stuff. I guess we got the cube. I just got the pop-up for it. The Herodric Cube is now available in Themis. Harness its power to transmute items and materials. Whoa. The cube is the foundation of transmutation. You can select the recipe to transmute items. Different recipe combinations to create the most powerful item. Transmutations can be influenced by tuning prisms. They are found around Sanctuary and stored in your consumables tab. Okay. Do I have any? None? Not a single consumable. Okay. Adds a random affix to an item. So, how do I know how much material I have of any one thing? Let's just go with, let's try this out. Here? Oh, okay. Well, then what will? Something with less than 4? Let's just see what we... Like something like... Let's do this. It's a rare axe. Okay, okay. I click transmute. Binds it to the account. And it becomes... a 4 FX item. And then the same equipment talismans or runes to a random new item. Okay. Upgrade to a legendary. I cannot do that. Focused reroll. Can't do that either. Chaotic reroll. Okay. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Definitely be diving into that later.
What is a fortress, isn't it?
Willpower. That would give me some stuff. This is a massive increase in damage. 13 damage over 5. Let's just hang on to it, I guess. Each hit against elite enemies deals 84% increased damage. Just hang on to that one too. 30 weapon damage, 78 willpower, resource shadow damage. Lose a lot. We gain a lot. It's hard to determine. Hang on to that. Hang on to that. Hang on to that. Hang on to that. Any pants worthwhile? Molten bomb. Alright, we'll nuke the rest. I don't really have the brain capacity to keep going. Okay. Where is this last little bit? Way here at the top. Alright. This is probably a pretty good natural stopping point for me. I need to go to bed. I have to wake up in like 6 hours. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to those of you that tuned in, stuck around, commented, talked with me for a bit. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the subs, for the likes. Hopefully I see you guys all again. If you're watching this after the fact, like always, I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share, comment, whatever you want to do. Go ahead and do it. I appreciate it nonetheless. So, with that being said, I am going to head off. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video or the next live stream.